in here. I'm glad about that because it was frosty outside today, huh? Like the weather today was as cold as Gen Z's boundaries. When a Gen Zer tells you no, that shit is bone chilling. And I know because I'm a people pleaser millennial raised by baby boomers. I wasn't aware that saying no was an option until COVID and the world said no for me. This is also why I belong to 3 home meal delivery subscription services. Like, HelloFresh. Like, no wonder all of the other generations think millennials are spineless. I don't know if that's the right word, though. I don't understand why spineless is associated with being weak, because I always list flexibility as a strength on my LinkedIn and Hinge dating profile. It gets a lot of attention, mostly unwanted attention. I've been thinking about time travel, and if I could travel back in time, I'd suck all the Botox out of the Kardashians. That way, instead of keeping up with the Kardashians, they'd all be sagging along with us. It's not that I hate the Kardashians, I just think they're really fucking annoying. Yeah, you can clap for that. I do think one thing is a little more annoying than the Kardashians. Like, what really burns my toast are little kids who say they want to be a princess when they grow up. Since when did princess become a viable career path? Because I have a lot of friends who are queens, and they still have day jobs. Somebody has got to clue these kids in that unless you're born into royalty, the only career path to princess tops out at minimum wage at Disney World. And that is after a very rigorous audition process. These kids are not going to make the cut. I guess you could always marry into it. Prince Andrew still likes them young. But let's face it, folks, Meghan Markle tapped out of being a duchess, and she's a professional actress. What hope do these delusional Disney dipshits have? Princess is a whole rank above duchess in the royal hierarchy. These kids have no hope. Their parents have got to get some boundaries with their children and tell them no. I just don't understand. Like, what if your child came home from school one day and said, "When I grow up, I want to be a dictator"? What would you say to your child? Would you say, "Oh, well, that shows real leadership skills, honey. Only if you promise to be a benevolent dictator, okay? Oh, that's my little Napoleon. You're getting so big, I'm gonna buy you a pony." No! You would tell that child to pick a career path that's more realistic, like a teacher or an accountant. You'd also tell them to play a little more democratically with their friends on the playground. Nobody needs another Putin running around. Oh, yeah, gender dysphoria is a hot topic these days, right? I'm going to do a real hard topic shift here. Stay with me, you guys. I do not have gender dysphoria. Some of you are disappointed right now. You saw this side ponytail and thought to yourself, "Oh, well, that's an androgynous look." I don't have gender dysphoria, but I do have generation dysphoria. I keep hearing this baby boomer inside my head who wants to file for retirement real bad. I see is a millennial who doesn't really know how her 401k plan works. And then I've been crushing on my friend Tom this whole week, who's a World War II vet. You know, the greatest generation. He's so amazing. I wish that he was my grandfather and my boyfriend. Not at the same time. That'd be a little incestuous. But anyways, he's already taken. He's dating this smoke show who makes 90 look like the new 60. I can't hate on her though, because she's kind of amazing. I asked her one day, I was like, Barb, what is your secret? She turned to me and said, honey, I'm a dancer. I'm sure she means social ballroom dancing, but I just love the idea that she and Tom met in a strip club. I also love the idea that stripping makes you look younger. I mean, seriously, as women, we spend so much money on Botox and fillers. Maybe the secret is hanging upside down from a stripper pole and letting gravity do the work for free. I told that to one of my girlfriends, and she said, Kristin, that joke doesn't work because men don't want to look at saggy boobies. I said, I think men just want to look at boobies. They don't care what condition they're in. Especially if you're hanging upside down from a stripper pole and the girls are covering up your face. Anyways, back to Tom. Incredible guy, but he's had it rough. He's been widowed not once, but twice. And he has PTSD from serving in the Army. And when you ask him about his service, he says, I have 25 confirmed kills. Maybe 27. Something like that. You never forget. And I can't help but think, oh, Tom, are the 2 wives the 2 maybes in your confirmed kill count? Like, is this why you've been dating your girlfriend for 13 years and never tied the knot? Oh man, Veterans Day was this past Friday. Do we have any veterans in the room? Oh, no. Well, thank your veterans for your service when you see them. I've dated quite a few men in uniform, and they've served me very well. Yeah, the Chicago Marathon was last month, right? Did anybody watch the marathon? Oh, all right. I'm double negative. No, all right. Well, you ran it?
I did.
Oh, that's incredible. Great job. I mean, congratulations. I don't know why I'm telling you great job. I didn't watch the marathon either. Wow, okay. But I did watch all of the out-of-town athletes run through my Bumble algorithm. What a tease. At first, their location says they're only 1 mile away from you. A few hours later, they're 26 miles away from you. The next day, they're not even in North America. How am I supposed to go on a date with Benson if he's already back in Kenya? I do love travel. Sorry, I just got back from Oktoberfest in Munich.
Yeah.
It was a wild time. I was unprepared. Their beers are a liter in size, so I blacked out so fast. When I came to, I was dancing on top of a table at the Hofbräuhaus, wearing lederhosen that didn't belong to me. And then surrounded by a group of Irishmen who were singing. At least I found my people. I'm not Irish, but other alcoholics. You gotta love traveling though. Because I travel a lot, most people I date, that they are passionate about traveling as well. My last boyfriend, he went on a guy's trip to go skiing in the Swiss Alps, and he cheated on me there with a French woman, and it really hurt because I just have to think, what a waste of time and money and jet fuel, especially with today's gas prices. He flew across an ocean just to bang some piece of Euro trash when he knew that I was a theater major in college. I could have role-played that shit for him right here in the US of A for free! Mon amour, mon chéri, I can be your little French girl. I put on a blonde wig, you pick a friend. We build an Eiffel Tower together. Thank you. I could have done that for him. I lead a very PG-13 lifestyle, so I'm a little fuzzy on the mechanics of building an Eiffel Tower. But he had a lot of friends who were engineers. We could have figured it out. Relationships are tough, though, my best friend's going through a divorce. She's been going through it for about a year now. She just told her husband about it yesterday. But the issues with my relationship, there were two. One, he was a little too old for me, and two, he's probably on the spectrum. Like right where Asperger's collides with sociopath. Which is my type. Because not only am I into older men, but men with mental health issues are into me. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. I'm Kristin Schultes.